at it again. We have one with Dave Rubin and Bill Maher. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss this one. But before we get into the video, I do want to say thank you guys for all of the continued love and support, sharing these videos. I greatly appreciate it, all right? But with that being said, let's dive in.
Hey guys, I'm off the grid for August, but here's my favorite slow motion conservative Bill Maher saying something that conservatives said a while back, and then he says it.
Yes, I know the video is frozen.
And everybody applauds him for it.
And finally, new rule, everybody should be allowed to let themselves go a couple of times a year. Like now, the dog days of summer, school's out, rules out, it's hot, vacation time. No one should have to diet on vacation. And the holidays, that's the other, okay, I'll let myself go time of year. And who can blame us? It's the end of the year, it's structured around feast days. No one should feel bad about opening up the pants after Thanksgiving dinner and doing that thing where you undo the top button and try to hold it together with just the belt. That's all fine, but not all year round. And that's what's kind of happened to America, letting ourselves go now as an all-year-round thing, doing the Thanksgiving pants thing every day.
Ooh. He's definitely got a point there.
They actually sell a business suit now with drawstring pants. I swear, I saw this in the mall, and I said to the salesman, this is pathetic. It shows how much we've given up. And he said, no, people love it. Of course they love it. You can have a mongoose for lunch and then give that big presentation. There's a disturbing trend going on in America these days, rewriting science to fit ideology or just to fit what you want reality to be.
Ooh.
We've gone
Yes,
from
sir.
fat acceptance to fat celebration. That's new. That is new. To view letting yourself go as a point of pride? We used to at least try and be fit and healthy, and society praised those who succeeded. Now the term body positivity is used to mean I'm perfect the way I am because I'm me. It's Orwellian how often positivity is used to describe what's not healthy. Of course you can get away with anything bad for you when you're young, but let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a fat 90-year-old?
Wow. I mean, no. I've seen an elder individual that was like slightly chubby, but not fat. Like I feel like there's chubby and then there's fat. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just in my own head. But yeah, he's right. When's the last time you ever seen a fat 90-year-old? I've never seen one. I'm sure there's one out there somewhere, right? It's just the law of averages. You know what I mean? There's got to be at least one fat 90-year-old somewhere out there. Somehow, some kind of way. But yeah, he's totally right. We've gone too far in the wrong direction in terms of just overeating and being overweight. But yeah, that's just my opinion. How do y'all feel about it in the comment section? Please talk to me.
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah. No fat 90-year-olds.
Healthy at any weight is an unchallenged lie that people tell themselves so they can go on eating whatever they want. But
Yeah, he's right. An unchallenged lie. Because society has told us at large, and mainly like the cancel culture, if you challenge someone who says that, you're a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad person. And honestly, I think it's the opposite. When you challenge someone who says something like that, I feel like you care because you want them to know the truth. Let's continue.
just fine. I've done many self-destructive things too, but
we all
no
have.
one pretended there was positivity in smoking.
Or drinking.
Fat activist Ted Kyle, founder of Conscious Health, says the media and public needs to stop catastrophizing obesity. Okay, A, they're not catastrophizing it, and B, they should be. Because it's a full-blown catastrophe.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Poor diet is the leading cause of mortality in the United States. New York Times. Okay.
Wow.
Of course, we're talking about heart disease and cancer and diabetes, but also, as COVID has taught us, obesity is horrible for the immune system, which is why those numbers were off the charts during the pandemic.
All right, so you guys can't see these statistics that he just brought up, but 113 times more likely to be hospitalized if you are overweight. 74% more likely to be admitted to the ICU, and 48% more likely to die if you are overweight or fat, whatever you want to call it. Those are some crazy numbers. 50% more likely to die. That's all I need to say. You know, that's all I need to say.
Pandemic. That's a catastrophe. It's literally a national security issue now. Military recruitment is down by the most since the end of the draft because mainly 17 to 24-year-olds are too fat to fight.
I guess that's an article from the New York Times she just brought up. 17 to 24 are either too obese to qualify or have other medical issues.
At some point, acceptance becomes enabling. And if you're in any way participating in this joyful celebration of gluttony that goes on now, you have blood on your hands. Full stop. You can make believe you're fighting some great social justice battle for a besieged minority, but what you're really doing is enabling addicts, which I thought we decided was bad. It's not just the drawstring business suits. Companies like Nike, Sports Illustrated, Victoria's Secret, companies that are specifically about fitness, nevertheless promote people who are plainly not into fitness. People like Adele face shame campaigns for losing weight. This is madness. There's a reason the first thing your doctor does is make you step on a scale. Well, it used to be. There's a card now that you can give your doctor, and it says, please don't weigh me unless it's really medically necessary. It's always necessary. It's like asking your...
The scale is your friend, and it's the type of friend that you really want in your life. The scale isn't going to lie to you. The scale is what I would consider a best friend. It's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right? That's just
dentist not to look at your teeth. There's a popular T-shirt that says, I don't owe no man a flat stomach. Okay, no one said you did.
Yeah.
You do you.
Absolutely.
But you're not a freedom fighter because you want to keep eating donuts. USA Today actually wrote the sentence, science hasn't yet figured out how to solve obesity. And Ted Kyle concurs, saying, we don't know how to blunt the rise in obesity because we don't know precisely what the factors are that are causing it. Yes, what could it be? What? This is a hard one.
These scientists aren't doing their job. If you haven't figured that one out, I mean, my goodness, it's literally your job to do this, and you haven't figured it out. And I feel like most sane Americans have figured that one out, or could figure that one out in like a matter of seconds. Like it's obvious. I mean, come on. But yeah, I totally agree with most stuff that Bill said in this video. I mean, just about everything. But he said something that was really, really interesting at one point. He said at some point, acceptance is enabling. And if you participate in this culture, you have blood on your hands because you're lying to people to make them feel good. And I get it. Some of us struggle with certain things. Like I showed you guys, I was totally honest, you know, my diet is absolutely horrible. I definitely drink way too much, not all day, every day or anything like that, but more days than what I should, for sure. But I think self-awareness is key to life. You have to be self-aware of yourself. You shouldn't have to have somebody else tell you, hey, yo, this is what you're doing wrong. You should be aware of that yourself. But that's just the way that I feel. So yeah, y'all can answer the question. When's the last time you seen a fat 90-year-old? Talk to me in the comment section. I personally have never seen one. Like I said before, I've seen a slightly chubby elderly person. I highly doubt that they were anywhere near 90. They were probably in their 70s or something. So yeah, he's got some great points. Is it okay to want to be you? And if that's what you want to do, that's totally fine. If you want to be overweight, that's fine. I think the problem lies in when individuals start to lie about it. When individuals start to, like you said, body positivity and this whole healthy at any weight. I guess that was a better term as well. Healthy at any weight. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no scientist, so I don't want to sit here and act like I have all of the answers, because obviously I don't. I'm not a nutritionist or anything like that. I'm not certified in any type of field. This is just what I would consider common sense that I'm using. But, you know, like I always state, I could definitely be wrong on any of this. I acknowledge that, and I'm aware of that. But I just feel like that doesn't make any type of sense. Healthy at any weight? What? So you're healthy at 300 pounds when you're 5'4"? Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe. I don't know how, but I mean, maybe. And then the last statement at the very end of the video, when the scientists haven't figured out how to fix obesity. And I'm like, wait, what? The answer is obvious, unless they're talking about like having some type of pill you can take to make people lose weight, which there are some pills out there to make people lose weight. They're very, very, very dangerous. I used to be heavy into like the bodybuilding worlds, and there's some things that bodybuilders were taking a while back, or there's one specific thing that I can think of that they were taking a while back that basically literally ate up their fat. But it's a very, very dangerous thing. And I mean, if you just go slightly over what you're supposed to, let's just say sayonara. So it's not even worth even testing, all right? Even trying for a week, in my humble opinion. But yeah, technically there is something out there that'll work. And from what I was reading before, it works pretty well. But you got that counterbalance. There's a risk of being put in the pine box because of it. So I'm sure he was meaning some safe and effective pill or something, which is why science hasn't figured it out. But I think we all have figured it out already. I mean, it's overeating. We do that as Americans. Is it okay to do it every now and then? Yeah, sure. But we shouldn't do that all day, every day, like I'm currently doing at the moment. Admittedly so. Admittedly so. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But yeah, how do y'all feel about this one in the comment section below? I feel like Bill has kind of, and I haven't been checking out Bill for a very long time, but from the short time span that I have been checking him out, I feel like he's kind of changed the way that he perceives things a little bit. What do y'all think? Because I feel like, especially when cancel culture was rampant a few years ago, couple years ago, there's no way he would have said this. No way. Absolutely no. And there's still no way someone like, you know, Donald Trump could say something like this. Oh, man. Woo. Off with his, you know what I mean? Like, they would come after the man like crazy. But it's Bill, so nobody's going to do anything. But, I mean, he is telling the truth, in my humble opinion. So, like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Peace and love. I'm out.